We've got this powerful cold front that we're watching now, and the severe weather is going to come all along it. So from Chicago, that later this afternoon, early cold front sags, and you're going to see damaging wind as the main threat through all of that. You could see an isolated tornado in there, and there will be some heavy rains. But then we've got to talk about how it's hazy, hot, and humid down here. We have heat advisories for the whole peninsula of Florida, except for the panhandle there. Southeast Georgia, too. A little bit starting to build back in Texas, because we're going to see the numbers today, well over 100 for the heat indices, start to keep creeping up. And so that high pressure system, that dome, is going to build back east, Lindsay, 102 by next Monday. Just there. You know, our Earth is naturally warming. Then we've amplified it with human-induced climate change. Well, July 3rd and now July 4th, 2 days in a row with El Nino, we have seen Earth's hottest temperature measured by humans at the surface. So now we've got 2 days. We expect more of this, by the way, to see that keep going up. The record highs just in a place like Eugene, Oregon yesterday, 98, Tampa, 97. Your local weather in 30 seconds.
In between
we did. We just had to dodge them. That's the thing. You got a radar out and you could get through it. But the lightning was my main concern, and then there was the flash flooding. So they were just trudging through the water in parts of Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Rhode Island, up to 5 inches of rain in just the last 4 days. So it was already saturated, and these storms, even in South Jersey, came through with more than 1.25 inches in just 18 minutes. That's incredible amounts of water. So that has moved east and did, for most folks, getting the fireworks in. However, we've got this new cold front that all the way from northern Illinois, including Chicago, down through St. Louis, into Arkansas, Oklahoma, Lara, but also in the plains and parts of the Rockies.
Ginger, so much going on, and as you just said, as new
cupcake list for the moment, but you know, they were celebrating 4th of July in Big Sky, Montana, with snow at 9,000 feet. But a place like Chicago, you'll be a little cooler in the low 60s. That's the big picture. Let's get a check now, a little closer to home. The camera goes off. You all let me know what you learned, okay? I want to point you to that picture right there. Those Wagyu sliders, yeah, they're not made from a cow. Well, they kind of are, parts of them. Anyway, I'll explain. The plant-based market, it's exploding. And now even lab-grown meat, which is what's in there, is just growing from stem cells taken from a chicken or a cow and then made into something like that. All of this is gaining popularity. It's out there now. So how big of an impact is it going to have on the planet? I went to the Vegan Women's Summit in Brooklyn to taste and find out. While the lab-grown meat industry is claiming that they're going to have lower emissions footprints, researchers from UC Davis are saying that cultivated meat has a higher impact than traditionally grown meat because of how it's made. Now, some ranchers will tell you that it's not the cow, it's the how. How we have commercialized chicken and beef production on such a large scale that's the problem. They say supporting local ranchers when you can and choosing meat that's near you is preferred. Let's get a check now a little closer to home.